What is going on, guys? Welcome to another video. Hope you're having a great day. And today's video is about my 5 favorite small fish that are perfect for nano aquascapes. So I've been aquascaping for about 5 years now, and I've always had smaller tanks. So I'm always looking for the nano fish. And actually over the past 5 years, I kind of always keep coming back to the same few types. And when I buy fish, I always like to look at what kind of behavior they have instead of what kind of colors they have. For me, behavior is a little bit more important because I like fish that have interesting behavior and that don't just swim around the aquarium doing nothing, basically. Even before I was aquascaping, I always had aquariums with dwarf cichlids, just because I found their behavior super interesting. So yeah, I picked my 5 favorites in no particular order, and I'll share them with you today. Okay, so first on the list we have the sparkling gouramis. Now, these are really cool, especially because they are one of the few types of fish that actually make sounds. When it's really quiet in the house, you can hear them sort of like clicking or croaking. I think they come from Thailand, Vietnam, somewhere over there. And they're a little bit picky eaters. They prefer live foods. And they might not be the best combination with shrimp, because I've seen them sometimes hunting down the smaller baby shrimps. If you have a lot of plants and you have some moss in your aquascapes, then your shrimps will survive just fine. Now I would keep these in a 10 gallon or a 45 liter aquascape, and then you can have let's say 4 or 5 of them. Next on the list are the black tiger Darios. These are very similar to the scarlet batis. They just grow a little bit bigger. These are really cool fish, spectacular colors. They can be a little bit aggressive though, so if you have a 10 gallon, maybe just choose one male with multiple females. These are also a bit tricky when it comes to food, prefer live foods, and they are a little bit shy. At least they are in my aquarium. I think that is because where they come from, they live in like black water and where there's a lot of tannins in the water. And here in my aquascapes it's very high light, so they are a little bit more shy. But that makes it extra fun when you do see them, because it's sort of like a treat. Number 3 on the list are the red neon blue eyes. These are really cool, especially the males. They have beautiful colors, and they have really interesting behavior, especially when they are like sort of fighting for the attention of the females. They will constantly be showing off who is better looking, I guess. And they are not tricky when it comes to food at all. They eat whatever you give them. And they can be a little bit jumpy though, so you might want to consider putting a lid on your aquarium if you keep those. But besides that, yeah, really entertaining fish. Alright, number 4 on the list we have the Emmatetris. I guess these are a little bit more common around people. I like them because they just, not necessarily for their behavior, just because they have a beautiful orange color. If you have a dark soil and green plants, and these just looks absolutely stunning. Not tricky at all when it comes to food. They just eat whatever you give them. These are the smallest of my 5 favorites. I guess you could keep these in 5 gallon as well. If you keep a small group of 6 to 8. In a 10 gallon you could probably do 15 or something like that. Last but not least, the Otocinclus catfish. These are just great for any aquarium. I like to have them in nano tanks just because they're so good at eating algae. Especially when you have brown algae, these are just amazing. They can be a little bit sensitive though. I think all Otocinclus are wild caught and they don't handle stress very well. So when they just get imported, there's always a small percentage that doesn't make it. So I always like to buy them when they've already been in the store for a few weeks, just to make sure that they don't just make sure that they don't die in my own aquariums, you know. So that's it for this video. Let me know if you kept one of these 5 fishes yourself. Let me know what is your 5 favorites for nano tanks. As always, if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. Guys, thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.